Hey y'all, just a follow up. If you had seen my theory on using a lemon for your drains and why, is because I was having a lot of problems with my drains and the smell. And as I said, I went through everything from home remedies, calling the council, calling the real estate, you name it. Nobody's interested, and I thought, well, I'm really sick and tired now the hot weather's here that the drains are actually stinking even worse. So I thought, okay, now if you had to watch my other short tube on why I was using a lemon, and I showed you, okay, now the theory is I'm going to show you now, okay, why I've been using a lemon for close to 2 weeks and what happens. Okay, after you use a lemon for 2 weeks, what actually happens and how it actually works, okay? The theory and showing you how it actually works, okay? Now, as I said, you're having problems with drains, you got a twin sink, okay? You cut a lemon in half, put one side of lemon in that, one side of lemon in that, okay? Now, of a daytime, you got to use your sinks or whatever, okay? Don't chuck your lemons away. Just put it on the side or leave it in the sink or do whatever you do. But place it back. Now, the sink that you actually mainly use, okay, you'll be taking the lemon out, which is this side, the right side for me. So I take that lemon out every time I wash up and whatever else. So as you can see, the colour of the lemon, okay? Now, that's pretty yellow, okay? Now, I've been using the one lemon cut in half for over 2 weeks. Now, as you can actually see, the browning that's now starting to appear slowly on this side of the lemon, okay? Now, this is the side, okay, remember, this is the side I've been using. Nothing special, but it's starting to go a bit brown. Wonder why? Don't wonder. Now, I'll put that back in there, and okay. Now, the sink that I'm not using, okay, because I have a dishwasher, okay, I have a dishwasher, so the drain that actually has all the water that comes out from the dishwasher seems to stink worse and more often. So, you leave the other half of lemon in there constantly. You don't take it out unless you need to use the sink, or unless, of course, you clean the sink of a night time. Now, after 2 weeks, you'll find, okay, this is only if you have a double sink, okay? It will work with just one sink, but I'll show you first. So this I've left in there 2 weeks, okay? I only take it out when I need to or clean the sink, as I said. Now, have a look. It's just that, okay. Now, have a look at the browning, and as you'll see, the core of that is getting darker, okay, and of course it's getting more browner and more icky, more softer as it's been used more. Now, as I said, this is the side I use. Now, that's that side. You see, this lemon is starting, still got the yellow, okay, to compared to this one. Now, that's starting to go more yellow and more yuck, as you'll see the difference on the top. And you'll see the difference there to there, okay? Because what happens is, and you'll see it go more whiter, okay? So what happens, you leave that, and every night I just put a drop of that in there. And remember, okay, and you'll even see it with your seed that comes out. They turn black. Because what happens is that the odour is being drawn up out of the drain into the lemon, and the indication is that your lemon, after 2, maybe 3 weeks, you can push it to 4 weeks. I'm going to see how long I can push one lemon, right? It will give you an indication. The more it draws up more odour and more yuck from the drain, that eventually, right, I'll try and do another tube to show you, that will end up black, brown, yuck. Horrible, worse than that, okay? Worse than that. And then, once you finish with it and you know that you can no longer push that lemon to its limit. It's horrible. It's gone. Right, get a new one and do the same thing. But that's your indicator. That's the theory behind using lemons to stop, you know, your drains from smelling, and also gives you deodorize. But this, I just put in. Now remember, if you've just got one sink, it's going to do the same. But with the lemon that you've got in there, we'll do what that does, okay? And after you get that, like it'll go, if you had one sink, this lemon wouldn't be as nice, okay, and as yellow. You'd get an indication because in there starts to go black, just up the top there, that's an indication, and it starts to go really yucky and a different type of brown, and it starts to go black. So as I said, I've been using one lemon for 3 weeks now, 3 weeks. So there you go. So that's the theory behind it, and that's why I use it, and that's why I'd advise, you know, the theory behind lemons and why you use a lemon to stop the drains. And now with the heat coming on, it's going to get worse. People with that, you know, do have problems with yucky drains, whatever else, use a lemon. Be wise. You know, it's eco-friendly anyway. Anyway, okay, I hope you really enjoyed this tube. Has no relevance to what I normally get stuck into on my other tubes. But anyway, what you guys would find it interesting. See you later.